championship in decades and decades and everything that went into that. Just how's it feel to be back out here, and what's now spring look like to try and turn that mission into a tradition?
Yeah, man. A lot of energy and passion in the building today, man. I mean, it was just good to be talking ball and be getting all the equipment and gear out and making sure everybody's ready to rock and roll. We'll hit it rolling tomorrow, you know. So a lot of good energy, man. Just excited about this group of kids. It's a high character group, a bunch of hard-working dudes. We've had a tremendous offseason so far. So hopefully the standard each year just gets a little bit higher, and we're excited about where we're at.
How do you, I guess, approach it in terms of trying to make last year not be this is kind of a dream season and once every few decades? How do you approach that with the kids to realize that, yeah, that was cool, but we need to stay hungry and start doing this thing consistently?
Yeah, man, I mean, I really like to try and focus on the process more than, hey, winning that championship, and to try and bring your personal best each and every single day. And it's more about winning the reps around here and about winning each individual practice and, just making sure that we're exhibiting the type of championship type of behavior that earns championships as a byproduct of what you do on a daily basis. When you look at things as a whole, and you try and think about, winning big games and, making it through another 14-game stretch, it's a lot. So you got to break it down into bite-sized chunks, and make sure that everybody's just pulling their weight and doing their personal best each and every single day.
You obviously have some really key leaders from that team to replace the Mazes and Jackson and Manny and on down that list, but there are certainly some key pieces back and guys that you can lean on in some leadership type roles. Talk me through some of that group that you expect to kind of take the charge with this team early on.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, when you blank out the defensive depth chart from last year, there's only 4 guys that played last year, and certainly got some experience on that side of the football. But we got some great leaders on this football team: Keith and Womack, Scott Smith, Marvin Joseph, and we're excited about those guys taking the bull by the horns, taking this all as a challenge to go out. We're not sneaking up on anybody anymore. We'll have a target on our back, So, look, man, we got a great thing going, and we're excited about it, and love this group of kids. Can't wait to see them excel this year.
In replacing all of the experience that Jackson had in particular, you now have, in terms of guys that I know, Ja'Cory that was watching and had to play a role last year, Max that comes down from Alexandria and obviously has experience under his belt but has to acclimate to what you guys do. What does that process look like for just kind of bringing them along, letting them kind of compete for some things, and what you're looking for at this early stage of all of it?
Yeah. Look, man, I'll just tell you what we're looking for in the quarterback position, this leadership. It's people that you can look in the eye and that will know that they're going to win or die trying, and that can lead troops up and down the football field. The problem with football today is that everybody, just if you got a good arm, you go get a quarterback coach and you think that makes you a quarterback. There's just so much more to it than that, So we're looking for guys with competitive fight, with maximum mental and physical toughness, and we're looking for guys that can command a unit, and that's a lot, So we're gonna see the cream rise to the top throughout the course of this spring and this summer, and be interesting to see how that all shakes out.
And then one of the newcomers, obviously a guy behind me that folks out, know from out of state, from his recruiting profile and all those things, comes in and kind of has to learn the way over here. What have you seen from him so far, and just kind of his embracing of life at Central and trying to be a part of what y'all are doing?
J. Mike's got great energy, great work ethic, and has acclimated to this group extremely well and fit in extremely well. Jogs from drill to drill, or hustles from drill to drill, I should say. And just is a guy that we're really excited to have, and a guy that's brought some leadership potential to our team as well.